What's up, team? It's Real Lil Spaz here. Hopefully, you guys all are having a wonderful day. I'm very proud of this video. In this video, I show you my live stream that made me $55 in less than 2 minutes from the comfort of my computer chair, from the comfort of my home. This job is the best, but that's besides the point. In this video, I'm giving you 3 reasons why most traders fail. Make sure you guys stick to the end of this video, and if you learn something new and you want to follow me on this journey from growing a small account from $2,000, my goal is $100,000 towards the end of this year. If you want to follow me and if you learn something new, consider subscribing. I'm gonna start off this video by just saying it's never a bad idea to take profits. As you can see, I'm up in this top right corner. I'm up $55 on the day. Am I happy with the trade? A little bit. I mean, I'm happy I'm green, but I kind of forced this trade, and I'm happy I took profits when I did, because if not, I would have been down over. I mean, I wouldn't have held to this point, but let's say I did hold to this point, I would be down over close to $200. That is because I was holding close to 650 shares here on GNS. That is basically my whole account. If you've been following this channel, you would know that I've started an account with $2,000 January 10th. Today is January 26th. 16 days later, I only traded 6 days. I grew this account from $2,000 to $2,950. We are $50 away from the first $1,000 mark, and I did that in less than basically a week of trading, less than 7 days of trading my account. How did I do that? Here on GNS, I waited for this confirmation over 410. As you can see, past chart history, a lot of resistance. What is resistance? Resistance is basically the ceiling. The other side of the spectrum is the resistance is the ceiling. The support is the floor. If you could get above the ceiling with strong volume and it closes above the ceiling and you get above the ceiling, that old resistance, that old ceiling acts as the new floor. Or if you're selling a stock, or if you're shorting a stock thinking the stock is going to go down, that old support it needs to go underneath. It goes underneath, tries to break it. Old support acts as new resistance if you're shorting. If you're thinking the stock's going to go up, going long, buying low, selling high, if you break the resistance, the ceiling, that acts as the new support, that acts as the new floor. So remember, if you learn 2 things out of this video, first is it's never a bad idea to take profits. You can't lose in the market if you take profits. Second, support is the floor, resistance is the ceiling. If you break the resistance, that acts as the new floor. If you break the floor, the support, that acts as the new ceiling, the resistance. If you have any questions or need me to elaborate a little bit more regarding support, resistance, please comment in the section below. I literally made this channel to help. So if you have any questions, please comment in the section below once again. But like I said, it's never a bad idea to take profits. There are 2 reasons traders lose in the market. 3 reasons. And I'll say the last 2 are the most important. The first one is technical analysis. You just don't know how to read the charts. You don't know what each number means. You don't know what stocks to trade. That's just technical analysis. But the 2 main reasons that traders fail, surprisingly, is not because of technical analysis. It's because of fear and greed. Fear and greed. How can you have fear in the market? Fear is basically fear of missing out. So let's say a stock goes from $10 to $12. You don't get involved. Then it goes from $12 to $16. You don't get involved. Then it goes from $16 to $18. And now you get involved. You pull the trigger. You buy in. And the stock just turns over and starts going down. Because it hits that. It was buying pressure. It hits that ceiling. You just didn't see the ceiling. You didn't see the resistance. It started turning. That is called the fear of missing out. because you're getting involved. You don't want to miss out on the piece of the pie. You don't want to miss out on the move. You don't want to miss out on making money. You don't want to miss out on making money. So you get involved even though you know you shouldn't have. That's called the fear of missing out. That's probably the number one reason people lose money. Or they get involved in a stock just because it's moving up and no support, no resistance, no reason really behind it. You just get involved. That's the fear of missing out. The other side of that is greed. How can you be greedy in the stock market? Well, my example here on GNS was the perfect example. And this is what I'm saying. It's not a bad idea to take profits. As you can see, we broke this 410 mark, the top of this silver box. I said anything in this red box, I'm not getting involved because it could hit the top of this red box and turn over. And that's exactly what it did right here. This is a 5-minute chart, so each candle represents 5 minutes. This middle graph is a 1-minute chart, and this is just a daily chart that goes back months, sometimes years. It just gives me a sense of chart history. So all you got to do to know where the resistance and support is look at past chart history. I knew past chart history, you have to break over $4 because every whole dollar and every half dollar is psychological support, psychological resistance. Every $10, $50, $100 mark, that is like the ultimate resistance / support. But since we're talking about penny stocks, let's keep it simple. Every half dollar and every whole dollar is automatically resistance or support. Don't forget I said that. But anyway, yeah, so you look at chart history to basically tell you where the support and resistance is. But back to what I was saying originally, it's never a bad idea to take profits because here I was not greedy. We broke this 410. I had about, by the time we got to about 416 here, I had about 650 shares. We got up to 425. It was hitting 425. Hitting 425. As you can see, I got my level 2 here. I'll explain all of my charts in a later video, but in this video, I'm just going over my trade. But it was hitting 425, hitting 425. What did I do? Instead of being greedy and hoping that it would break 425, which it did for a quick second and then started turning over, instead of hoping that it do that, I just sell my position because I don't want to be greedy. I want to take profits. If I'm up 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, I was up damn near 15 cents with 650 shares. I'm taking profits. Beginner traders, they would hope that the stock goes to $4.50, $5, $7, $10. Like, you're not always going to get home runs like that. When you're trading, you really want to look for the base hits. That's why I've been averaging between $50 and $130. And I only have an account that I started with $2,000. Am I risking as much as I can per trade? Most definitely, because if you don't, with the $2,000 account, you won't be able to make as much if you were risking a little bit less than that, if that makes sense. That's why when I get to closer to the $5,000 or the 4,000, between 4,000 and 6,000, I'm going to take massive size. Therefore, my profits or my losses will be way greater than $55. Within this next month, I'm going to try to gain another $2,000, $3,000. Therefore, I'll be able to take bigger position size. I want to average within the next month between $150 and $500 daily. But I'm only risking no more than $80 every single trade. I'm not risking no more than $80 of my trade. And that's because that's about 2% of my account. You never want to risk more than 2% of your account. And in my past trading years, I've risked way more than that. And it's not a good idea. That's how you blow accounts, basically. That's how you lose everything. So with that being said, it's better to take small base hits in the green rather than big ass winners and big ass losers, because it just doesn't work. But like I said, if you learn something new, please consider subscribing to my channel. This year is all about growing the small account from $2,000 to however high I get it. The goal is $100,000. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. This year is about showing you that it is possible to grow a small account if you're disciplined, if you're patient, if you only trade A+ setups, if you only trade the right stocks because it has a low flow or large volume or a big catalyst. If you want to learn all of these things and my chart setups and how to read charts and the education behind trading and the mindset you have to be a trader, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because I'm really doing this as a journey and I want to be with like-minded individuals. So if you want to be with like-minded individuals and you're a hustler at heart, please hit that subscribe button, man, because we're going to get to it this year. This year, we going to get to it. All right, man. I'm out. Y'all stay safe. Have a good one. Peace.